It's Daniel Data with an update on Monique, who is now at week 11. And she's been tracking in her spreadsheet and keeping me up to date because I wasn't able to make contact with Monique for at least 2 weeks. So it was getting a little bit concerning because I was thinking that this is too difficult, this type of case where somebody's on antidepressants, sleep meds, endometriosis, battling a job single-handedly with 2 teenage daughters. Life's tough, and I didn't think that Monique was going to continue. But what I have found is the spreadsheet itself has led to a certain buy-in. Monique's interested. She's seen some results here in the spreadsheet, and it's proving to be an ally in the telehealth consultations. So what are Monique's successes? On more than one occasion now, she said that the brain fog is lifting and the mental clarity is getting better. We've been able to do some interesting stats. I'm tabulating the premenstrual and the menstrual symptoms, and I'm coming up with numbers because each cell has a certain color-coded or formatted number entry. What that does allow me to do is give you data on premenstrual and the menstrual symptom numbers. And this is what it looks like. We have a comparison of baseline and accumulated indices in the spreadsheet. So premenstrual, menstrual, whatever that particular condition was, 67 down to 31, 62 down to 25, 32, 29. Here's another one, 31 to 58. Good to see transparency in this model. 40 to 15, 82 to 39, 75 to 39, 84 to 9. That's a big change. 34 to 23. Dealing with an illness as a practitioner is one thing. Dealing with a personality can be another. And to work with Monique, I really felt it necessary to create a space where she was allowed to speak into rather than me directing what was needed. She was still buying into this model of care, and that she was still interested in saying, well, these are my particular issues and I would like help with this. And given it took approximately, where was it? From June 5 through till May 16. So that's 14 days plus another 5. So almost the better part of 3 weeks, Monique is really struggling with making contact with me. And she's gone through some very challenging times. So she did mention that she took Vivance for a few days, but pulled herself off them because she didn't like what it was doing to her. So after a few days, she thought, no, that's not for me. Then she thought, oh, I'll try Ritalin instead. And this was on the backdrop of her first comment of brain fog and clarity lifting. Now, it didn't quite make sense to me, but was I in a position where I should be challenging her? No, not at all. I have to let her work things out for herself, and she did. To her credit, Monique was able to see that, no, I'm pulling myself out of this severe mental health downward spiral, and she did take Vivance last week. Whether that contributed to it or not, I don't know, but it obviously wasn't good, and she stopped after 3 days and then thought, oh, she'll try Ritalin. But again, that was on the backdrop of her saying that her brain fog and her clarity had improved significantly. Now I've got that for the second time, that her brain fog and her clarity is improving. Monique's picked up some postgraduate study so that she can really advance herself. She's got a difficult lot in life, and now she's attempting to really make a change. And I'm here to support her. And gentle words of encouragement go a long way. So I thought, I'll let you know of some of the changes in the spreadsheet in case you've been following. We've got what's called an accumulated premenstrual sum, and they're the 20 days prior to the day of the first bleed. All right, this was more an opportunity to share about the art of dealing not necessarily with the chronic illness, but with the personalities that can prove to be quite touchy if you push the wrong way. And we certainly don't want to do that. I really felt the need for creating space for Monique and just agreeing and encouraging and agreeing and encouraging and agreeing and encouraging without directing. And that allowed her to continue to say, no, I'm still in this. And it looks like the spreadsheet was a great ally because she wants to see the change more than anyone. And she wants to see those changes documented over a period of 3 to 6 cycles before she starts to get her hopes up and thinking, oh, we've really got something here. So again, a long distance, complicated, chronic illness with multiple symptoms and columns, and there's hope and encouragement. This is Daniel Dada from Our Ladies Healthcare.